Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the USS Robinson. Our mission is to explore the continuum, seek out strange new people, but not as strange as us, of course, to answer age-old questions and to boldly ask new ones.
Admiral's Log, Stardate 4791.4. The Universal Translator is broken, which is causing a lot of trouble for some of the crew who, it turns out, don't speak English.
Captain's Frog, Carbate 4, 7 Pine Gone Joint Flower. Sea Dress Rehearsal Transporter's Token, Switch Bakes Lane Penny Farthing Berry Card. Grave Stew Rehead Sick Jet.
What?
Is Pit Twixt Pet.
Does anyone know what he's saying?
By half so IKEA.
This is very confusing.
What 'tis mowing along?
I have an idea.
I told you last time, we aren't spraying them with a hose until they get better.
That would have worked if you hadn't stopped me.
What if we turn them off and then on again?
They aren't a computer.
No, but the translator is. Help me with these jump leads.
Now you're talking.
Whoa, steady on, guys.
You'll do anything to get out of phoning in an order on takeaway night.
You honestly think I'd show up to work with a broken universal translator?
Well, yes.
Only a fool would do that. Is that right, Commander?
Skyspill calves, so pie dear hat, you far while walking stamp out.
See, she agrees with me.
Well, it had to happen sometime.
Evening.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Okay. Hello. Welcome
Hello,
to
everyone.
A Question of Trek, everybody. Once again, two teams are going to go head to head and test their Trek knowledge. Joining us, of course, our two teams. We have Captain Wolf on this side, and Kirk
You forgot which side we were on.
that side. Well, no, you see, because the thing is, when I'm doing it from the camera, it does it to the opposite direction. So although I'm pointing to my right, it's showing to my left. So I get confused. Anyway.
Doesn't take much.
Yes. So, before we get on to the first round, let's check out who's in the chats with us. We have Thomas Botts, who says, hello, and I don't know what is better, Zoe's animations or the show itself? Well, obviously
The show.
Zoe's animations.
Clearly the show.
Game Howard.
I love the animations.
I like the animations too, but the show is better.
Jay Cotish, strapping in for another nail bite of an episode. All hail our questionnaires. Hail to
All
Jay
hail.
Cotish. And we have with us John DeMarco says greetings all. Thomas Potts as well.
John.
Hello, Brain Space, John DeMarco. John Cortis says, hi Paul, pace yourself tonight. You don't want to leave everybody in the dust too soon. Well,
As if.
Hi, says Gordon Blake. Cake is eternal, says hello everyone, good luck to all. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello out there YouTube now, just pop by to say have fun everyone. The wife and I will be going out tonight. I'll catch the replay tomorrow. Best of luck. Wow, okay. Well, if your wife is more important than the show, good for you.
You've got to remember, though, the thing about the repeats is that if it's a quantum finish, then we'll have changed the outcome by observing it.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it might be different.
That makes sense.
I'll enjoy it when it starts. Yes, I'm sorry, Gordon. We were waiting on somebody. Joseph, or aka Random Menace. Good evening, everybody. I'm too tired to stick with you, so have a great show and take care. Oh, well, everyone's decided not to join us today. That's
too tired. On the night that
Wow.
the pubs are open, they're too tired.
yeah. Well, anyway, that's everyone in the chats. Thank you all for coming and saying such wonderful things. So we're going to get on with the first round.
Conti, before we start, can I just address one thing?
What?
You've got my wife on the show, so I think I should get extra points for the hardship of having to put up with her.
If only I could prod her.
I think so. I can see someone sleeping on the sofa tonight.
So can I.
Wow.
And it's not me.
Let's
Surely
bring
they
up the
both-
scoreboard, Conti.
Oh,
Surely
you're
they
a
both get
scoreboard.
the equal amount of points for putting up with each other. That's
I'm at
fair.
the light.
That's a good point, actually.
I'm
Sounds good.
amazing. Look, I come with my own model railway.
I tell
That's
you what,
impressive.
I tell you
What
what,
if-
just to balance it out, we'll keep the scores at 0, and we'll work up from there.
Yeah.
Ah,
I
you struck
just
a
wonder.
bargain.
I just wonder what we've got ourselves in the middle of
suppose.
here.
Wait, the pubs are open. God bless you.
What?
Kapla,
Oh,
Bird
no.
of Prey
What am
5.
I doing here?
Birdo Prey 5, welcome. Kapla.
Yes, well,
Kapla.
Luton certainly took advantage of that fact today, didn't they? By having a street riot.
Did they?
Yeah, well, these things happen.
Well, it's Luton. Anyway,
Well, what do you expect? The town is named after what you do in a riot.
there's it, Luton. Anyway,
I
let's
used
get
to
on with
live there a long time ago. It wasn't worth writing
So
about.
it's your fault.
Yeah, I broke it and left.
Oh, so this is your fault. Okay. So let's get with the first round. First round consists of 10
Scoreboard.
questions. Yes, Jeff, the scoreboard. We'll get to the scoreboard. Okay, soon.
You wanted me to share it, now you don't want to show it.
This, of course, as I
Scotty,
mentioned before,
beam me
Jeff's
up
last
now.
question of correct. So
Okay,
the first
okay.
round consists of 10
Before we
questions.
start,
Each question
I think-
requires 10 answers each. If the team comes up with the correct answer, fuck you. Then the next team will be posed a fresh question. Okay, so let's get on with the first question. But before that, I'm going to show the scoreboard.
Oh, that's a good scoreboard.
Okay, we can begin. Okay, so I think Zoe went first last week. Did you?
Oh, you're asking the hard questions already. I don't know.
How does this round work?
I know how this round works. You don't know by now. I need to think about replacing you. Maybe with Jenny. I don't know.
Wow.
Can I just warn you at this point that I don't know a huge amount about Star Trek? Is that bad for being on
No,
it?
that's all right.
No,
Neither do
no.
my team captains.
I don't know anything about Star Trek.
One of my other ideas for team name was just basically crash and burn faster than a red shirt on an away mission.
No, we need to keep the team names to at least 2 words.
We have to keep them short so Conti can remember them.
And because they only fit on the screen, only because 2 words fit on the scoreboard. So,
we got 3 tonight.
anyway, first question is going to go to Kirk's better half. Yes. It's quite simple. How large is a Borg cube?
Ow.
Without Googling, Paul, without Googling.
You'd hear it if I did because you'd hear my keyboard tap. It's a very noisy keyboard. I don't think I know. Do you know, Jenny?
It's big. Let's have a wild stab in the dark, which incidentally is what I'll be getting tonight if we win.
But the place says it's 1.21 gigawatts wide.
Wow.
You need to research
Who could
what
be
gigawatt
so
is.
careless?
Do
I-
you want physical dimensions or cubic dimensions?
Give us cubic.
I mean, it makes the Enterprise look rather small, so it's going to be quite big. I'd say
I think 26. No, I think it's mid to late 20s, isn't it? In cubic kilometers.
so. What,
I don't know, about 26.
That's very close.
do we have to get it exactly right, or if
What do
we're
you
in the
reckon, Jeff?
ballpark?
Did we give him the point?
If
Are we
it's close,
close?
you should.
Yeah, I would say give them the point.
Yeah.
They
It
got
wasn't
really
fun.
close.
It was in fact 28 cubic kilometers.
28. Right.
28.
Wow, we were close.
Okay. Well done. So now to Captain Wolf. In which Deep Space Nine episode did the Breen first appear?
Oh, these are toughies tonight.
Yeah.
They start out tough.
And then they get roughly harder.
They're only tough
It's-
if you don't know the answer.
Exactly.
That's true.
Now, it's. I think the first appearance of the Breen is probably in the detention camp that Bashir
Yeah.
is in.
Yep.
What's the episode, Zoe?
Is it the Jem'Hadar? Or is it the one after?
It's not the Jem'Hadar. No, it's the Jem'Hadar is the one involving the white addiction.
Oh, this is going to annoy me now.
There's, if not Breen.
Oh,
Move along home. Alan Moraine, count to 4. Alan Moraine, then 3
And
more.
3 more.
Alan Moraine, if you can see Alan Moraine, you come with me.
that's not helping.
No.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely the detention center, and he doesn't do much. He's just sort of there.
Yeah, but it reveals that that Bashir on the station has been a shapeshifter for several episodes, which is quite fun.
Yes, yeah, good episode as well.
It's not in the cards, but it's close to it.
Oh, yeah, you're getting close.
Um,
The Emmy award-winning Threshold.
Code of Honor.
Yes,
No, that's not an answer. Not an answer.
that is a title though. Hang on.
In fact,
It
Jeff's
is. Code
favourite
of
Star
Honor
Trek
is,
movie is Spock's Brain, isn't it, Jeff?
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Conti.
I said
Could you
your
repeat
favourite
that?
I said your favorite Star Trek movie is Star Trek 3 Spock's Brain, isn't it?
Well, what? Huh? I can't hear you.
Uh-huh.
I think your microphone's cracking up there, or breaking up.
That's your ears, mate. You need to
Oh, this is gonna infuriate.
I want to say it's in Purgatory's Shadow, but I think that might be the might be season 6 or 7.
It's a tough question.
It's
The thing
very
is, it
tough.
shouldn't
Now,
be. It's a good
don't
episode.
forget.
I should know it.
Don't forget.
I'm going to give you guys a
you can
clue.
raise your shields. You can raise your shields.
I'm going to give you a clue. Since I allowed there, I gave him a point for the answer because it was very close. I'm going to give you guys a clue. The episode you're thinking of right now is way off. They were first shown before that.
Really?
Wow.
Okay,
Huh.
I'll give you another clue. Kira and Golden Cat go on a mission together.
Oh, well, that's the one with the.
Oh yeah, that's Ducat's daughter.
Yes.
And yes, of course they're running the mine.
Yes, I want to say Wrong's Darker Than Death All Night, but that is, I think, the other one involving Kira's mother and Ducat.
I'll just
But
throw this out there. You can raise your shields.
What's the raising of the shields again?
Of course, it goes to the other team.
The question bounces off of you and is offered to the other team.
They have to.
And then
the
you
other-
get the next question.
Oh, this is. Shall we?
I
our first
feel like it's
question?
just on the verge of my brain. I mean, what if I just gave like just the answer that came into my head, which I know is wrong?
But I'll give you another clue. One more clue. Okay.
This one's
Well,
tough.
For Zial to be born, Golden Cat would have had to do this.
Good
The episode
clue.
was not called Shagga Bajoran.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was not.
His universal translator is broken.
Oh, Zoe.
It's not even coming to me.
No, and I know I'm going to kick myself.
You can still use your shields.
Ray
Or-
Shields.
Ray Shields. Okay.
Are you going to show the scoreboard, Conti?
No, he's
Well,
going
not
to sit
yet,
down.
'cause the question's going to go to the other team first.
Well,
Oh.
we need to show.
All right.
Thank you for
Oh, you cut it
reminding.
off.
Thank you for repeatedly reminding them to raise shields, Jeff. That's really
Well,
appreciated.
you know, I got to be fair here.
I think it's the loss.
It's not sleeping with the enemy or something, is it?
No,
No,
it's like it's called some.
I think it's the loss.
It's in no way is it the loss. That is an episode of TNG, but okay.
Don't help them. Let them get it wrong.
It was an episode. The loss is an episode of TNG, which is adapted from Phase 2.
What was the
Ah.
question again, Mark?
In which Deep Space Nine episode did the Breen
right.
first appear?
Okay, yeah. You did say DS9, yeah.
And we know it is the one at the concentration camp where Goldicart's daughter was rescued.
We're 16 minutes in on question 2. We're doing well today.
New record. The only thing I can think of is sleeping with the enemy.
It's a one-word one, like Sebastian.
Or family.
Or family, but not family because that's something else.
What season was it? Do we know that, Jennifer?
Season 4?
Season 4.
I don't know. I'm just guessing here. I did warn you. I don't know much about Star Trek.
Yeah,
I was
you
told-
watched this last month.
I know.
None
I
of
was
us
to-
do.
I was told not knowing much about Star Trek was an advantage.
What? No.
Yeah, to me.
It's not rejoined.
I'm afraid not. The
That's
No,
what
I
with
don't know.
Lenara Khan.
the
Right,
answer
no.
was, in fact, indiscretion.
Discussion.
Because
Ah.
producing a
Indiscretion.
half-majoran child was
an indiscretion.
was frowned upon by the Cardassian, well, by Cardassians in general, and he was originally going there to kill her because he knew he would have no place amongst the Cardassians.
Yeah.
And that's why he ended up demoted to captaining the freighter Grumal.
Right.
Everything I can remember about the episode apart from the title.
Title. Well,
Well, unfortunate. So we've got a scoreboard, and it's still 1-0 to Kirk's 1-0 to Kirk's better half. Let's move on to the next question, shall we? This question then goes to who's it going to now? The ratio
Us.
to go to you. Okay.
We bounced the question, remember?
Okay.
Yep. So they get the next one.
All right. So Captain Wolf, what species was Icheb before he was assimilated?
Oh.
Or as you say, just Cheb now because they removed his eye, didn't they?
Yeah.
They have like these these airponic trays of plants and things.
Yeah. Their primary skill was actually genetic engineering and biology.
Yeah.
Oh.
As they put a virus in Icheb so that when he was assimilated, it would destroy a Borg cube.
Yep.
Oh.
I have to say, after this question, it gets easier.
this one I think I actually know.
We've had this similar question before.
And
We
this
talked
was-
about Egypt.
And this would have been our question as well.
Yeah, well, sucks to be you.
But no, they're still 1 point ahead. Zoe.
Yeah, but it always sucks to be me, so I'm used to it.
Oh,
No.
Zoe, that's not
Oh.
Good,
Oh, man, I can picture him in my head.
Gungan.
Retinal.
He's not a bloody gun.
Krogan.
Oh,
John DeMarco says Ferengi.
he's from a Delta Quadrant species.
Mhm. Their planet resides just outside a Borg transport corridor. That's why their planet was constantly attacked and destroyed.
Yeah, they all live in like something looks a bit like the Doctor Who quarry. And they've got like a couple of boxes of plants, and they say, "Oh, we're very good at engineering, genetic engineering, because we've managed to get this box of plants to grow in the Doctor Who quarry."
Ah, so it's like Wales then.
There'd be whales here. Oh, right, Wales, yeah. Well,
Doctor
Wales
Who
is just
fan,
one
woof.
well, Wales is just one big flower box, isn't it?
I can't for the life of me remember what the species is called.
Raise the shields again.
We
The
can't.
Chevy.
Well, they can't.
I'll lend you mine.
Do we get a bonus point if he answers it?
No.
Nope.
Oh,
I don't know. Shall we just guess?
Echebians.
Sounds good to me.
That's the final answer.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's incorrect. They were called the Brunali.
Gnarly.
Oh,
Brunelli.
Oh, the moment you started saying it, I was thinking, oh, hang on, yeah. Oh,
Okay, this next
This
question
is an annoying episode.
is going to go to Kirk's better half. What was the name of Will Riker's father?
Trick question, he's his own father.
I mean, damn it, I know this one. I know this one.
even I
immediately.
should know this. Oh, because they always talk about him.
Oh, it begins with K, doesn't it? Isn't it Kyle? I'm sure it's Kyle Riker.
Correct, it is Kyle Riker. Well done.
It's not. Clearly, it's the sexiest male name in the galaxy, Keith.
Or Nigel. Anyway, well done. So that's 2 points to Kirk's better half. Captain Wolf,
Uh-huh.
what was General Martok hunting on Kang Summit? Sorry, I'll repeat. I say it again. What was General Martok hunting on Kang Summit before being kidnapped by the Dominion?
It seems like a really obvious answer, but I think this is Wild Targ.
I think it is as well. Unless it's like a razor beast or something.
Mr. Riker.
that was it.
Daddy Riker.
When we're talking about what was Martok hunting, and then you bring up Mr. Riker.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Maybe
chat's
that's
on.
what happened to Thomas Riker. He was released onto Kronos to be
Yes.
hunted.
I think
No.
you are right with Wild Targ. But
It
part
just
of me
seems like a
thinks
trick
Razor
question.
Guinan had a razor beast as a pet. That's why I'm thinking razor beast. Yeah, Wild Targ.
That's your final answer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Zoe, that's incorrect. It was, in fact, a saber bear.
Ah.
There's no such thing as a saber bear. Oh,
Unfortunately, it's nil point. But don't worry, there's still time to catch up.
There's no such thing as a Klingon either.
I've seen some on TV. There are two Klingons.
They're on TV. It must be true.
Yes, absolutely.
Anyway, it was in the episode that you two guys were talking about earlier when we were on the Breen subject. When Martok comes in and he said he was on Kang Summit hunting saber bear when he realized he was being stalked, and before he could act, he was knocked out and he woke up in the prison camp. So unfortunately, that's yeah. Thomas Potts says he was hunting beagles, and Bird of Prey Fire says he was hunting packleds. Those poor packleds.
He's strong.
Yeah.
Klingon, as seen on TV.
Okay. This was for Kirk's better half. What was the name of Nero's ship in Star Trek 2009?
Ah, that begins with N. It's something like Narendra or no, something like that. Oh, come on. Do you know, Jenny?
I have no idea.
Jenny
Even
doesn't like the new Star Treks.
Teddy has no idea either.
Oh,
Narada.
The Narada.
Yeah.
Well, that begins with a T.
Ha ha ha. Narada.
Narada. You are correct. It is in fact the Narada. Well done.
I knew it was began with an N.
Okay. This is
Can
back
I
to
say?
Captain Wolf.
Can I say we should get a bonus point for the fact he's doing all the work, and I'm just freeloading on this team.
You've
So I
got
think
enough
that-
points. Shut up.
I think that's worth a bonus point.
Well, unfortunately, Jenny, usually any under normal circumstances I would agree, but in this case, it's about time he did some work. So, yeah.
oh, wow.
Wow, the
Fight.
That
bombs are out
is
tonight.
very harsh.
Burn.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Paul. I'm only joking. So,
I'm not so sure about that, Paul.
I'll
just-
get you. I'll get you. I'll get you, Butler.
I'll get you, but
I hate
you,
Butler.
Now he's muting my mic.
is he still harping on? Anyway. Back to Captain Wolf.
Hello.
In 2375, the USS Sao Paulo was renamed. What name was it given?
Finally, an easy one.
I
Defiant.
know this one.
You are correct. It was the USS Defiant. Well done.
I knew that one. Why couldn't we have had that question?
Because
They-
your
they
wife
raised
raised the
shields.
shields, so the questions are walking over. So anyway, so well done. But this one's for you, Kirk's bet half. In which star system did the Battle of Maxia take place?
The Battle of Maxia. I can't even remember who that was between.
Is the name of the battle a clue?
Maybe.
In which star system? These are hard questions.
Well, I did say, I
I-
did warn you, these were going to be hard today.
Actually,
Okay,
since question 4, I don't think they've been that tough.
I don't know. Is it something like the Maxian system?
No. It's near Ferengi space, isn't it?
I'll give you a clue. It's where the Picard maneuver was first performed.
What? Like,
And
Maxia
not-
Zeta.
No, not that Picard maneuver.
Maxia Zeta.
That's the other Picard maneuver.
Yeah.
Is that
You are
Maxia
correct.
Zeta?
It is the Maxia Zeta system. Well done.
It was the clue. Thank you.
Well done. Okay, this is back to Captain Wolf. Which Enterprise D crew member had a prior romantic relationship with Will Riker's father?
Oh, easy.
Easy
That's
one.
Catherine Pulaski.
Correct. Well done.
We're getting there now. We're starting to come back.
You
I
are.
don't know. Kyle Riker and Pulaski in the same show. How did that happen?
I don't know. So, Cook's bet half.
I wonder, how did that happen, Conti?
I don't know. I wasn't there. It's nothing to do with me.
I'll give him a prod.
Wow. Anyway,
Don't do that, Jen. He might like it.
Yeah, he might.
I don't know. Anyway, next question. This one is for forgotten now. Captain Wolf, I think, isn't it? Is it? No, it's not. It's for Cook's bet half. There we go.
Yeah.
How many crew members died at the hands of the Borg in the episode Q Who?
Oh,
I think, off the top of my head, it was 11, but I'm not sure.
It's not like none of them because they all got brought back to life by Q.
No, he didn't, because he said if you can't take a bloody nose, then you shouldn't be out here. So he did lose. They did lose several crew members because they got the hull was cut in two. I am gonna go. I don't know. I'm gonna go. If it's all right with you, Jane, it's a guess of 11.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. It was in fact 18.
18.
It was
So unfortunately,
18.
that's no further points for this round. And wow, that is the end of the first round. And the scores are Kirk's better half with 4
Bless you.
and Captain Wolf with 2 points. Right. Bird of Prey said 4,542. London Marcus says 47. Thomas Potts says 87 trillion. I didn't think there was 87 trillion on the entire ship, but okay.
I had a feeling someone would say 47 since it always comes up in TNG.
It does, doesn't it?
Must have trans-dimensional technology on that ship. Fit all those people on there.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to go to round 2. Round 2 consists of 5 questions. Each question requires 2 correct answers. If your team can't give an answer or can only find 1 correct answer, the opposing team will have a chance to answer the question. So, first question goes to Captain Wolf. In the Next Generation episode Tapestry, what were the names of Jean-Luc's best friends?
Oh. Why do you always ask me questions about names? You know I don't know names.
You've raised shields. This would have been their question.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have.
Jeez.
Sometimes raising the shields bites you.
Yeah.
See, Paul, I was being fair about this.
Yeah, I noticed. I know.
Tom and Phil.
Tapestry.
Well,
Tom and Jerry.
Ren and Stimpy.
Oh.
Laurel and Hardy.
I want to say the woman's name starts with a C.
Because they both call him Johnny. I remember that episode, but I can't think.
There's a bit where Q calls him John Luck Pickard.
Yeah.
John, look, Pickard here.
Oh,
I think my favorite.
Is there Jean-Luc Pickard here?
I think one of the favorite parts is how he's always getting slapped by women. One where he's in the bar, he says, "You're a very handsome woman." Handsome woman. That's something you say to old ladies.
You're
Wow.
certainly not old.
Oh.
Oh,
Now, the
dear.
captain's Thomas Halloway. Everything except the names of the. Come on.
Not coming to me. I honestly don't know.
Billy, Bubby, and Bobby.
I'm afraid that's incorrect.
Oh.
Kurt's better half. Would you like to try and answer the question?
I think the woman is Marta Batinados or something like that. And the guy's name was Corey, was it Zeller or Zweller or something like Zweller? Corey? It's definitely Batinides, if that's how you pronounce it, Marta. And I just guess it was Corey Zweller.
You are correct on both counts. Well done.
I knew there was
well
a C
done.
in there somewhere.
Wow.
Very good.
Well, I
That
like
is
that.
good
Paul.
knowledge.
I like that
Do a quick-
episode.
That's
Just
a
gotta do a
fantastic
quick scan
episode.
to find out where all my Star Trek knowledge went.
Okay. Next question. Besides, this one's also for Kirk's better half. Besides Captain Janeway, which 2 other crew members were assimilated by the Borg in the episode Unimatrix Zero?
Oh, we haven't watched this far.
Jenny doesn't like Voyager.
No. We're just nursing our way through it, but we're still like right at the beginning.
Oh boy.
It gets somewhat better.
It actually starts out quite solid.
Actually, it's all right for the first few episodes that we've watched. It's not been unpleasant to watch.
It's got one of the better first series.
Well, I found after Future's End, season 3 episode, it started getting better, especially after Scorpion.
Scorpion was a good one.
From about Future's End to the beginning of season 7, when we just run out of ideas, and they did things like Spirit Folk, I think was season 7.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think here. They can't have been major characters, can they?
Red shirt.
Yeah, wasn't one of them.
Too, Vix.
It was the engineer that was vying for the chief engineer's position that B'Elanna got it. I can't remember his name.
That's Joe Carey.
Joe Carey. So it was it him? I'm sure he dies at some stage. Have you any ideas at all, Jenny?
I haven't watched that far. I couldn't tell you.
Well, we'll go with Carey as one of them.
Yeah.
The other.
Are they actually recurring characters? They're not like random red shirt of the week or anything.
No, I don't know the other one. John Smith.
Unfortunately, on both counts, Paul, you are incorrect. So the question
Sorry,
goes to
Paul.
Captain Wolf.
That's right.
Could you repeat the question, please?
Yes. Besides Captain Janeway, excuse me, start again. Besides Captain Janeway, which two other crew members were assimilated by the Borg in the episode Unimatrix Zero?
I know one of them now.
Tuvok and B'Elanna, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. Well done.
It is, yeah. I remember it now.
It's 2 points.
It's a heist.
Because Tuvok goes, I think I can hold on, doesn't he? He tries to. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good episode.
Yeah.
No. Yes, also says it hurts you don't know it, Paul. Penny drops for Paul. Okay, next question. This one is for Captain Wolf. In Deep Space Nine, Jadzia's predecessor was Curzon Dax. Curzon's death was explained twice, each one being different. How did Curzon die in each of these instances?
He had a heart attack, didn't he? Well, we see quite early on there's and I can't remember the episode for the life of me. There's a flashback in which we actually see the symbiont being transferred.
Yeah.
And it's implied he dies from old age or something like that.
Yep, that's right. It was on an operating room, and they're removing the symbiont from his pouch into Jadzia.
Yep.
Yes, correct. So those were the two different explanations of Curzon's death. So let's give him the 2 points.
Died from Jahamaron.
That's right. That was the later one. I think it was about season 6, season 5.
But they could both be true, because he could have had the heart attack and been dying, which is why they then had to transfer the symbiont.
Well, no, they said he died from Jahamaron. He died of a heart attack while
performing the act.
Yes.
I'm being told we're buffering a bit.
I don't know.
Because I've got it running on another screen over there, and it's running fine on that one.
It might be your connection, Bird. But then again,
I'm also being told by a couple other people that we're buffering. Thomas had buffering. So did John DeMarco.
Well,
Everything's looking fine on my screen.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe it's at the YouTube side.
Yeah, it might be YouTube, unfortunately.
Bird says it's okay now.
Okay.
Cake is Eternal says it froze, but it thought it was on their end.
Okay, fine.
Commodore Ty says it was buffering, so YouTube is having some issues.
Yeah, same with Twitter today. I was having.
Oh my
issues
goodness,
with-
yeah.
Okay, so back
Twitter
to
went down, and I didn't know what to do with myself.
back to Kirk's better half. In which Deep Space Nine episode was Chief O'Brien tried in a Cardassian court, and what was he accused of doing?
I remember the episode. I couldn't tell you what it was called. Oh,
We're looking for the name of the episode and the reason why he was being tried.
You know, I think I've got both.
Unfortunately, it's not
The-
that
I
That's
I
think,
have
why we
both
don't
as
get 'em.
well.
well, it might be. We have to
I'm
wait.
not playing.
I think
Oh,
I think it's called Tribunal, and it's because they alleged he was working with the Maquis.
do you know what he was doing with the Maquis? Well, what he was accused of doing?
Line dancing.
selling
I-
weapons.
I would presume selling weapons, or technology anyway.
That's yeah. The episode was Tribunal. Well done, and supplying weapons to the Maquis, more specifically, photon torpedoes.
Photon torpedoes.
Yes.
Yeah. John DeMarco says he was trading stem bolts.
Self-
Saying his bar tab-
Self-sealing.
Seriously. Bird of Prey 5 says he was being tried because Cardassians are a-holes. That is true, they are. Jay Coty says you can't have a senior moment when you're in your mid-30s. Paul.
Charming. I wish I was.
Challenge accepted.
Jen,
Okay,
you
well
can't
done.
take that challenge. You're not in your 30s.
No, I took
All
that
right.
challenge a few years ago.
Yeah.
This
I
one's
wish
from,
I wish I was still in my 30s or even 40s or even early 50s.
this one is for Captain Wolf. Avery Brooks directed many Deep Space Nine episodes, like Far Beyond the Stars. Name any two of the other Deep Space Nine episodes he directed.
Lost. Can you repeat that? Because I got
Well-
the buffering then.
Okay. Avery Brooks directed many Deep Space Nine episodes, such as Far Beyond the Stars. Can you name any two other of the Deep Space Nine episodes he directed?
And before you answer, this is for Captain Wolf.
Yeah.
So Zoe, I want to say bada bing, bada boom.
Could well be. Oh. Oh.
And maybe shadows and symbols. I'm just kind of doing this on the basis that they would choose ones that are more personal to Avery Brooks and are about Cisco. I don't know what I'm basing that on. Like
I'm happy
Stuff
to go
that's-
with those because I honestly don't know.
Unfortunately, none of those episodes were directed by Avery Brooks.
Well, they should have been.
Well, they were.
I agree with you, Zoe. I don't know what they were thinking.
So, Kirk's at the half. I'm going to repeat the question. Avery Brooks directed many Deep Space Nine episodes, like Far Beyond the Stars. Name any two of the Deep Space Nine episodes he directed.
Cool, blimey.
I don't think that was one of them.
Cool Blimey's an Enterprise episode. It's not very
The
good.
award-winning Threshold.
Yes. I remember that being a Deep Space Nine episode. But,
Sure. When you go infinite speed, it took place during Deep Space Nine. Sure.
Maybe.
I'm getting serious buffering? Is it me?
I think it's just the internet
You
today.
look,
The
you
internet-
seem, you're coming through fine on
Well,
our end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
My
Yeah, you seem
connections
fine.
both seem fine.
All right, I just lost everything. Then I thought my router, thought my router was about to
That
go
happens
down.
to me all the time.
Yeah, the
But the
internet's been
internet connection's fine.
the internet's been playing up all day.
Yeah.
So,
How dare it?
I know, right?
I can't
know.
say that I noticed how at work we've got fiber into the office, so it's like huge speeds.
Lucky you.
Right, I wish I pay for 65, but I'm lucky if I get 20.
I know the
Well-
feeling.
I get 30.
Yeah.
We get 100 megabit both ways with nobody else sharing it with us.
Well, I've
I'm
got-
tethering on my
Nice.
mobile phone in a motel in Matlock Bath, and it's fine.
Well, Matlock
Wow,
Bath is nice.
very nice.
Yeah. Driven through there
Um,
many times. Very picturesque.
Mm.
I don't know. I think how many did he direct? Did you say, Mark?
I didn't say how many.
Are we
Ah,
still on
said-
this question?
I said
Yes, we are.
We're just
I
having a
said-
chat at this point.
I'm going to repeat the question. Avery Brooks directed many Deep Space Nine,
oh,
episodes.
many.
like Far Beyond the Stars. Name any two other of the Deep Space Nine episodes he directed.
Well, I think I'm certain he did the Dogs of War,
Correct.
but as to another one,
Quark's brain.
I
What
don't
movie
know.
was the sequel of that one, Conti?
Far Beyond the
That was
Stars.
Spock's brain, your favorite one.
Yeah, uh-huh.
So you are correct on one, Dogs of War. Well done.
Wait a minute. Actually, didn't he do that one? He directed the one that O'Brien was on trial. It was Tribunal, wasn't it? He did that one.
He did.
I
That's
think.
right, well done. He did. He actually directed. He actually directed 9 episodes. Those were Far
9,
Beyond the
did he?
Stars, Tribunal, The Abandoned,
Skynet.
Improbable Cause, Rejoined, Body
Well,
Parts,
did he?
yeah, Ties of Blood and Water, and The Dogs of War.
I wouldn't have got those others. Dogs of War and Tribunal.
Little green bird. Well done. So at the end of that, that's 2 points for you. And at the end of round 2, it's 10 points to Kirk's better half and 6 to Captain Wolf. But there's still time to catch up yet. So
I
in the
still
meantime-
can't believe I didn't get Tuvok and Balana.
I
still
thought you were
can't
going
believe-
to catch him, Captain Wolf.
See, I can't believe that the only question I've known the answer to, they got. I knew the USS San Paulo became the USS Defiant because they got special dispensation to do that.
They
Yeah.
did.
They did. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to go into round 3, where I will show each team a distorted picture of a starship or a character, and they have to try and guess who
What?
it is or what ship it is. So this one is
Wow.
for. This one is for Kirk's better half.
Sorry, so what is it? What is it? A person or a ship or?
Name that starship. Name that starship.
Julius H. That's a starship.
That's
That's a starship?
That's
What?
a starship.
I hate this. I hate this round. I'm trying to
I-
minimize my screen.
Hmm.
Although you do like it when, although most people like it when Zoe does this round.
Yeah, I thought I like the one you did last week, Mark. That was good.
That was good,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
This
That was very good.
Like that game on the Commodore 64 with the little alien that goes down the steps, right?
I mean, E.T.
Hubert.
Oh,
That's-
Hubert, yeah.
That's not a starship. That's the TARDIS.
Is
It's
this
a
by any
starship.
chance?
What's
just
God need with a starship?
just to get a quick clue, if I can, Conti. Is this by any chance a starship that happens to be in front of Jupiter?
I don't know what planet it is, I'm afraid.
I just feel like I'm playing Minecraft all of a sudden.
Yeah. Do we get any clues, Mark?
It's very
I
big.
think I know what it is. I know what it is.
It has a vague outline of Voyager, is all I could say.
It's
It's
that one with the hole in it from Star Trek Into Darkness. And it's in front of Jupiter. And that's the shot when you first see it, when Scotty is out looking
Wow.
for it.
Are you giving clues to the other team?
I thought it was my team.
No.
No.
But do carry on, Zoe. I mean,
I thought it was my team.
No.
Oh, I'm not guessing that.
No,
In
no.
that case, it's not that.
Are you done giving us a clue, Zoe?
Yes.
Well,
I thought it was my turn.
See,
Well,
this is the thing. For years, I've been saying she doesn't blooming listen. Now
What?
we have proof.
what century is it, Conti?
Oh, well, we currently have it as the 21st century right now.
Is
Oh,
it?
you mean in the picture?
Yeah,
Right, sorry.
yeah.
Well, clearly that picture's from the 21st century, otherwise we wouldn't
Well,
have it.
that picture is.
Oh.
We'll say
Maybe it's 20th.
We'll say it's before the 32nd century, where Star Trek Discovery is now centered. All right,
It's a big ship.
it's a big ship,
Blimey.
very big ship.
A very big
It's not
The
like
ship-
a Borg
the ship
cube or
itself-
Tough
something.
little ship.
I'll give you a clue. The ship itself is from the 24th century.
A big ship. I can't make it out at all, I must admit.
Wait. This isn't the one that evil Romulan comes back in time to destroy Vulcan in, is it?
Is it a Federate? Yeah, is it a Federation ship?
Wow. Wanting lots of clues
Right,
tonight.
guys, too many clues going out now. You just have to take a guess. Go for it. And
Okay, well, in that case, I'll go with what Jenny said. It's the Narada then. But I don't know.
you reckon it's the Narada?
Yeah.
You are correct. Well done.
Oh,
It is-
well
Wow.
done.
Well,
Well
done.
done, Jenny.
Wow, I was way off.
I didn't know his name, but there we are.
Well done.
And Zoe, I couldn't have done that without your helpful clues.
Thank
Shut
you,
up.
Zoe.
Oh,
Wow.
I've
Can we
lost
get a
the,
bonus point for the fact he's done all the heavy lifting tonight?
No.
No, you just got us
No,
3
no, no.
points, Jenny. You just got us 3 points.
3 points. How come?
Yeah.
Wow.
3 points.
So, oh right. Gosh,
That's
high scoring round.
Yes, this
Okay.
round is.
okay.
This one is for Captain Wolf.
I'm actually
Hey,
looking
Starship.
at a reflection of that one in my other monitor with over my glasses, and it looks to me like it's a runabout.
Looks like the Death Star half built.
What do you think, Wolf?
I was thinking it might be one of the Olympic class, like the Pasteur or something, because it's kind of bulbous. But I got nothing.
That's hard.
I'll give you a clue. Okay, it shares the same. It shares the same movie as the Narada.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, it's the jellyfish then. It's the jellyfish, isn't it?
Spock's
Sorry?
ship.
Yeah, the jellyfish.
Yeah.
It is
That's
in fact
Spock's ship.
Well done.
Well done.
I was completely off looking at the reflection. That's usually my way of seeing what it is.
I would never have got that.
Well done.
Oh my goodness.
I know, right? So
Keeping pace.
well done. So yeah, you definitely keeping pace. But now we're going to go into round 4, where I get to take a back seat, and each team member gets to ask the other team a question. So
Jenny, do you want to do the honours first for us, or do you want me to?
You go first. I need to have a little think. I need to dredge my limited knowledge of Star Trek for a question.
Okay, right.
See, this is what I think. So even Commodore Ty agrees that I'm going way too easy on you guys.
Ha ha ha.
Right.
From my point of view, these questions are really hard because I don't know any of the answers.
Okay, I've got a cheeky little enterprise question for you this week.
Of course you
Oh,
have,
no.
because you know I don't know it.
Yeah. In the episode Horizon, where was Travis rerouting the impulse relays?
Ooh. Very cheeky.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a big scene in the episode.
You seem to like that episode there, Paul. You keep bringing
Yeah.
it up every episode.
I do rather like that episode, I must admit.
I can be of absolutely no help here at all, Zoe. Sorry.
Can you repeat the question, Paul, please?
Yep. In the episode Horizon, where was Travis rerouting the impulse relays? And I'll give you a clue. He was on the ECS Horizon. He wasn't on the NX-01. And Paul Mayweather, the captain of the ECS Horizon, was told by his second in command or bridge officer, somebody's rerouting the impulse relays. And he says, where? So you'll find it in the script, Jeff.
Oh.
Okay,
This is-
I think I got the answer.
And I've given lots, just remember, I gave lots of nice, tasty clues there.
Yeah, you did.
This is the episode where the pilot goes back to his family ship, isn't it?
That's it, yep. That's the one.
Oh.
And Travis is doing upgrades, which the captain, his brother, doesn't want.
Yeah. Because it'll mean once they start zipping around, they won't need family ships like his.
Mm-hmm.
And none of this helps me to work out where he was.
They've got a copy of Chicago Mobs of the 20s on one of the bookshelves.
Have they?
Mm.
I like that.
It's the Horizon which left it originally at in a piece of the action.
Right. Wow.
I agree
Oh.
with you, Kronos. He had an annoying brother, definitely.
And yes, Kronos, on this show, I am Admiral Brains.
Oh, I don't know where he was.
Turbo lift control.
I don't think they had any.
Impulse, because they don't have warp No, they do have warp engines. They just have
Slow ones. Oh.
antimatter injectors. Trying to think of what might make sense.
Where was he?
He was.
I have got a killer one to ask them, by the way, Zoe.
Good, because we're going to need it.
Except Paul's going to get it straight away anyway.
Oh, I wouldn't bet on that.
I honestly don't know. I want to say deck 3 or something like that.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
It was module 5. Simple as that. Module
I'm going
5.
to get you. I am going to get you.
I tried to give you lots of clues.
Where is my notebook?
Okay. Well, I think great. So the scoreboard still remain at 13-9.
No, don't we get a point?
They do get a point.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Yes, they do, sadly.
Unearned points. Unearned points.
No.
No, that was earned. That was earned.
On the show.
That's my catchphrase.
Now we may take a point away for that show voting.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if, someone from Team Captain Wolf would like to pose a question.
Mr. Wolf, would you like to?
I would.
Mr.
So,
Wolf.
can you hear me all right?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Yes, we can.
Awesome. Okay.
Was that the question?
Fantastic.
That wasn't the question. So, in many of the background materials, in non-canon stuff, there's the talk about the whales on the Enterprise D, Cetacean Ops. It is mentioned on screen precisely once in TV Star Trek canon. When?
What's the question?
Meaning what episode?
Cetacean Ops. What's the episode? What's the occasion? The one canon mention of Cetacean Ops. It's in like the technical manual. It's in everything else.
And it's mentioned. Is it a TNG one?
Actually, I'll correct that. It's mentioned once. There's also an allusion to it as well, but it's the mention.
This isn't the same one as we were talking about last week, is it? Where they mentioned the dolphins.
No, that's the reference I was referring to. Now, this is an explicit mention by name.
If I was to guess,
You might guess right.
if I was to guess, I'd go Yesterday's Enterprise.
Bingo. And why Yesterday's Enterprise?
I just seem to remember it. I can't. It's just there.
It's because there's the kind of orders over loudspeaker in yesterday's Enterprise, like they do in Cardassia, where they're constantly describing everything that's going on all of the time. Yesterday's Enterprise, there is somebody's summoned to Cetacean Ops.
Right.
And on some subtitlers put Station Ops instead, but it is in fact Cetacean Ops.
Yes.
Damn it!
It was at best an educated guess.
That was
Okay.
a
Damn it,
very
Jim.
educated
Wow.
guess.
That's good. Okay, so back to Kirk's better half.
Uh-huh.
Who's asking the next question?
That'd be
Okay,
Jenny.
the best I could come up with. So bear with me. William Shatner guest starred in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but what did Will Smith manage to do to him? Like, there's a big thing. It was a big plot point. But what did he actually manage to do to him?
Is this Star Trek related?
Yeah, because he's got William Shatner in.
I
Everybody's
don't
favourite
know if it's
double-
close enough.
No, we can't. I'm
Is it
sorry. we
not?
can't-
Okay, right.
No, I'm sorry, Jenny.
Oh, okay.
Nice try.
Yeah.
Should be going to really hard StarTrekQuestions.com in a minute to get some.
Is that what you're on at the moment?
Might be.
Okay, let's think of something obscure.
The only question you want,
Well, yeah, apart from the one I came up with.
because it was a Star Trek question.
Yeah, well, they had the chat in.
Come on, you're always noticing weird stuff in the episodes before I do. So,
Yeah, the thing is, the things I notice, any Trekkie worth their salts knows it to pat, so you'll get the answer right.
Not necessarily. You'd be surprised. Some of the.
yeah,
Some
you'd
of
be
the people
shocked
who
at what I
have
don't know.
What is that? I mean, some of the people who had a show like Law Reloaded, Bird of Prey, Trek Yards, with a couple of questions, but we never knew that. Okay, so you'd be quite surprised.
Okay. in Deep Space Nine, what was Garrick's father called?
In
In
Abrantain.
Arbrentane.
Apparently, that's an easy one that everybody knows the answer to.
Not everyone knows. It's just that we've had this question before.
Oh,
And
have
also,
we?
we're colossal nerds.
I know that was the problem. Live long and suck it.
Wow.
Okay,
True
so
love here, guys. True love.
oh, I know. Why did I marry you? No, that's not the question.
Whoa.
No. The question is, why did I marry you?
I was willing to say yes.
Our eyes met across a crowded nightclub, and we both thought you'll do.
Wow.
Okay, well, I've been on really hard StarTrekQuestions.com, and I think
I'm
I've
sure
found
you
one
have.
to stump you.
Uh-oh.
In the episode A Night in Sickbay, how is Porthos cured?
Phlox takes some sort of salamandery type lizard and he uses the pineal gland from it to cure Porthos, I think.
Is that,
Yeah, I'll go with that. It's something like that.
is that your final answer?
Yes.
Well, it's close, but
It
it's
is
not
the
right.
it is
Could
the
you
pineal
repeat?
gland, isn't it? It's from some creature that uses the pineal gland, I think.
It is a pituitary transplant from an
Pitu-
alien chameleon.
Oh, pituitary transplant. Ah, pituitary. I thought it was the pineal gland, and I knew it was a reptile.
That was, you were close. I'll ask the admiral if we should give it to them for that, because it was kind of close.
Yeah.
Wrong
Yeah,
animal
I-
and wrong organ, but kind of close.
Well, what do you think, Conti? Let's confer.
Well, I don't know. I mean, was it?
I mean, it kind of was, it kind of wasn't.
So it wasn't.
Oh.
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 It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Close. I was close.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Conti. It wasn't quite close enough.
Do
Does that
we give
mean we get a
Thingy the point?
Yes.
Point.
Good job, Zoe. Good job.
We might not lose
Half
so
point.
badly.
I beat Captain Scarlet on an Enterprise question.
So we're sleeping on the sofa tonight, Zoe. Anyway,
It's worth it.
Yeah, the thing is, well, there's an Xbox and a big widescreen TV and a blanket down there. She normally does sleep there until late at night playing games.
I don't sleep while playing games.
Well,
Yeah, how does that work?
that was your
Jake-
explanation as to why you were so monumentally rubbish at the game.
oh well. Anyway, that's the end of round 4. Captain Wolf with 11 points, and in the lead is Kirk's Bit Half with 15. And that, ladies and gents, as usual, is the end of the show.
Cheers.
No. No.
Now we all go home.
No.
Conti, I
No.
think you're trying to get out of something here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the point in
See,
the show where
the
Conti
giant
tries to
green space
con
hand is
us.
judging you.
Look, I've got a doctor's appointment. Whatever. Okay. Come on then, let's get on with round 5. Round 5 consists of 4 questions where each team member gets to ask me a question. If I get the answer right, they lose a
Did
point.
someone mention a doctor?
Oh, the Seventh Doctor! Yay!
And
Awesome.
if I get the answer right, they
Ace.
lose a point. If I get the answer wrong, they gain a point. So
Right.
I think Kirk's Better Half is going first.
Right. I'll give you time to think of another question, Jenny, and I'll go first if you like.
Who are we asking this question to?
Me.
Conti.
And he particularly loves TOS questions. So if you
I
can think
do
of
absolutely love TOS questions. TOS
Yes.
is my favorite.
The more obscure, the better.
But
Absolutely.
I will give you a choice, Conti, because I'm you helped me out earlier, and I really appreciate the clues you gave me. So
Okay.
you can have an you can have an enterprise or a TOS question. Which would you like?
Oh, you're so charming. Thanks.
Oh, I thought you were going to give him a choice of TOS or TOS.
TOS easy or TOS not so easy.
Again, this is Jeff's last season on Question of Track.
I'll miss you
can't
all.
You can't
Yeah.
get rid of him, and I'll have to learn to draw someone else.
Anyway,
What would you like?
I'll have. Go on, we'll go with the TOS question.
All right, the TOS.
Wow.
Well, I'm
okay.
surprised. In the episode A Taste of Armageddon,
Yeah.
what planet is Ambassador Robert Fox heading to?
And as a bonus question, in the episode of Taste of Armageddon, what does Armageddon taste like?
Hey,
It
Smiley's
tastes-
taking a picture.
Tastes like
Google-
chicken.
Well, Google says. Uh,
You can use Google if you want. 30 seconds.
no, it's all right. Uh,
Do we have a countdown clock?
I don't know.
Do, 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 do,
It's-
do, 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 do.
A
I
mini
should know.
R7. A mini R7.
Yes, it is.
ER7, okay.
Oof.
Okay. Someone from Captain Wolf.
Okay, I'll go first with this one. Spock's mother, Amanda Grayson, has been played by how many actresses?
That's a good question.
I think 3. Was it? Wait, 1, 2, 4. 3. Shit.
You
Winona
need to go
Ryder.
to the palace.
Don't read it off my glasses.
Winona Ryder.
I'll take 'em off.
Hold on. No. Put it back on. Put it back on. Oh, what's happening now? Oh, I've zoomed in. How do I zoom out again? Yeah. Right.
Wow.
Just look at the screen. Oh, just look at the. Let me think. Now there was Winona Ryder.
See him now, Conti. See him now.
Discovery. You would have played the one in Discovery, obviously in the original series. I just can't remember if the one in Star Trek for the Voyage Home was the same woman. Screw it, I'm going to say 4, just in case.
Is that your final answer?
It's my final answer.
It is 4.
Well done.
Hmm.
She's played by Jane Wyatt, Majel Barrett, Cynthia Blaze, and Mia Kirshner.
Played by
Which-
Major Barrett? When she played by
Yes.
Major Barrett? Really?
Yes.
Every character has been played by Majel Barrett at least once.
Pretty
There-
much.
there-
Yeah.
Including Riker.
There's 5 episodes of Voyager in which she stands in for Tom Paris. Nobody's noticed.
Well, hey, well, that's the way it is. Okay, well, that's awesome. about
Majel
that.
Barrett played Spock's mom in the animated series.
Yes,
Voice
which
acting.
means actually there should be 5. Memory
Nice.
Alpha's not counting the
That's right.
Kelvin
Oh.
universe, so it's 5.
5. But right, so I got it wrong. Give him back the point. In fact, give him 2 points.
Oh. Okay.
Wow, we've found an error in Memory Alpha.
We have.
Well, actually, yeah, you're right.
So I couldn't remember Majel Barrett playing Spock's mum, but okay.
Yeah, she voiced the character in the animated series.
She played about half of the characters in the animated series. Like she
Yeah,
played
and,
Marest and Uhura, I think she
Spocky
played as
played the
well.
rest.
Yeah.
Kronos. Unfortunately, Kronos, Discovery, and Picard are actual shows owned by the IP holders. So, and it's on screen, so it's canon. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it doesn't matter whether you like it or not. It's there. That's why we have to have questions about Enterprise every week.
That's right. Because unfortunately, that had the worst episode of all of Star Trek, even worse than Threshold, which was These Are the Voyages. I think it's probably the worst episode ever made for any Star Trek show ever.
Yeah,
Code of Honor. Code of Honor is the worst episode.
No,
Code of Honor
Spock.
is bad.
What about Spock's brain?
Well, that was actually featured.
We don't
twice
discuss that one.
And obviously, then again, as a movie, but was retitled Search for Spock. So,
well, the thing about Spock's brain is it's not a holodeck episode of another series.
That's right.
Oh, I hate Lisa the Voyagers.
Yeah, I mean, I think the client, if they were going for the worst episode, they could have at least had the dignity of doing a holodeck episode of season 1 TNG, where they did Angel 1 or something like that.
Maybe.
Anyway, I liked
says Threshold's a masterpiece.
Jenny, it's your turn to ask me a question.
Of course it is.
Okay. In Star Trek 4, when Spock is swimming in the whale tank, the patrons at the aquarium appear to the viewer to be watching him in the tank. But that was put in by CG. What were the actors playing the patrons actually looking at?
A blue screen.
No, not according to Wikipedia.
Wow, Wikipedia, huh?
So is a blue screen your final answer?
No, it's not. Not if it's wrong, obviously. They were looking.
You don't tell him it's wrong and then ask if it's his final answer.
They were looking at Will Shatner stripping. Will Shatner putting on his girdle for the movie.
Or what about his mankini? It's nice.
No, I've got to go to sleep after this. I can't be up with nightmares.
The eye bleach.
Unfortunately, I don't know. I'm sorry.
It was just a wall. Just a blank wall. Yeah, blank concrete wall.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
All right, well done. You get a point.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we've got one question left, haven't we?
Yes.
I have one, and I might even be kind and give them a Voyager one.
Go on then. So a Voyager one.
What is the name of the weird, creepy yellow stuff that appears on an Acompan's hands in order for them to breed?
All right. But it's not Neelix's cheese.
Oh!
Systems.
Oh!
It's a really impractical breeding process when you think about it.
I know. It's a weird place to get lubed up, I suppose, isn't it?
Oh dear.
I'm sorry. Dirty mind.
Welcome to a question of Trek After Dark.
Boom, chicka, wow, wow.
I honestly don't know. That's a question I don't know.
It's another terrible episode. It is the Apacifor.
Wow. That's a good question. Very good question.
Which is a part of the Elogium, of course, from the episode of the same name. And it looks. I'd say it looks more like mustard than lemon curd. I think that's like a load of leftover mustard packets or something.
Maybe. But maybe that's what screwed up the actual actress's brain when she started going around the neighborhood scaring children by taking off her clothes.
So we
poor
was
Jennifer
talking
Lee.
about that the other night.
Yeah, she went a bit odd. It's really unfortunate for her. I hope she got help in the end.
Okay. Well, that is the end of round 5. Let's have a look at the scores. 13-17 in favor of Kirk's better half. Wow, that's
That is incredible, considering I basically did nothing. I'm just a hanger on in this.
And
team.
Jenny,
Well, I
the
do know.
difference is the 3 points you got with the Narada when you got that. Otherwise, it'd only be 1 point in it.
I do have though 2 further questions. Okay, these are from some fans of the show that sent me DMs on
Oh
Twitter.
no.
Oh yes. The first one is from a James Beeston. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Now I don't know how accurate the answer to this question is, but he did ask if we could ask this question to one of the teams. So this first one goes to Kirk's better half.
Mhm.
What is the deadliest weapon in all of Star Trek?
Well,
I
I
don't
would
like that
go
question.
I would go for the scimitar Thalion radiation.
It's pretty deadly.
Or
However,
Thalaron.
his answer was the Krenim temporal warship. I personally thought the Doomsday machine itself was probably the most deadliest, but okay.
Well, no, the
like-
Krenim warship can wipe out your entire civilization in one shot.
But so can Thalaron radiation.
It can't
so
wipe your
it's-
entire civilization out from history, though.
Well, wiped
Oh,
out
no,
from history,
true.
wiped out, and in a moment, it really makes no difference. Wiped out is wiped out.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, if you could weaponize anti-time, that threatened the whole of existence itself.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, was
Okay.
it a weapon though?
And I have another one called from another question, a lady who's been on the show before. She calls herself the Content. She asks, "What is Julian Bashir's middle name?"
Super toy.
Correct, it is Super Toy. Yeah.
Well done.
That was good.
Good job.
Yeah.
Straight there.
That's right. So look at the chats. Bird of Prey says it was the AI from Picard. From Picard is the worst. Well, talk about too slow. Neelix's cooking is the deadliest weapon in Star Trek.
What about Captain Kirk's
Could be.
libido? That's fairly
Take that
devastating.
cheese to sick bay.
Yeah. Kerr says the middle finger. Okay, I don't know.
Wow.
Don't know if that's a deadly weapon, but okay.
So what was the name of that? Conti, what was the name of that ship again that James Beeson mentioned?
The Krenim temporal warship.
Right, Krenim Temple
Yeah.
warship. Okay.
From
With the,
the,
with the
it's from-
deadliest foe, Anorak.
Anorak. Anorak. Actually, but yeah, that was from the 2-part called Year of Hell, which was actually supposed to be a season-long arc.
Yes.
If it had been a
Unfortunately.
season-long one, I think he'd have been one of the top villains because
Definitely.
he was
But-
actually quite good.
But,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, Rick Berman didn't want a season-long arc. He wanted it to
No.
be a 2-part, like he wanted the Dominion War to be maximum only 4 episodes. But
Yeah,
unfortunately,
sadly, Rick Berman is not the best at making the right ideas.
No, he's not. Unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. So
Yeah.
that being the way, now looking at scores, there is quite a large gap. There's 4 points. What do you reckon, Jeff? Do we go for a 6th round? Have someone from the audience come in, or do we leave it as is?
Yeah, we can try it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Does anyone in the chat have a question to pose to one of the teams?
Can you just give me 2 minutes, please?
Is that a question?
I'll give you 2.5.
Thank you.
Well, while he's popped off, then Jenny, could you
Yes?
bring down the bottle of Coke that you've stored in your attic?
Hold on one moment.
This doesn't
Okay.
happen on QI.
Okay.
We're not QI.
I've
Where's the
dropped
hokey
the link.
cokey?
in
I've got to
section.
go downstairs for it. Bear with me a moment.
I thought you
John
had it.
John DeMarco, you say you have a question if you want to come in and ask a question. Come in.
Okay, while the entire other team's gone, can we have some extra points? It's worth a try.
Give them one more. They won't notice.
They will. Jen will
yeah.
note. Jen will absolutely note.
Give it. We'll see
If
what
if I give you points, I have to give them the same
happens.
number.
No.
Oh.
Take one off theirs and give it to the other team. Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
But they can't see it.
Thank
Just do it.
you.
I was going to say, should we confuse the hell out of Conti by trading places whilst he was out?
I had to.
Thank you, Matt.
I think he would notice.
I wouldn't notice at all. Some other
We
things I
don't look
probably
that
noticed,
similar.
Yeah. Well. Louis.
Amazing.
That is not good.
Amazing. She can read a tricorder upside down.
Right.
Wow.
No,
While,
I said
that's-
it was not good. It said that you were me.
while I wasn't here, who
Well, if
tried to
Burnham can
bribe
hold the
referee
phaser backward,
Nobody tried to
pointed
bribe-
at somebody.
No one tried to bribe the referee. We were just asking for
Okay.
extra points.
John DeMarco's here with us. He'll be bring him up short. I'll bring him up shortly, John. We're just waiting for Jenny to take a spot. She wants to.
While we're waiting for her, I think we should give everyone a big hand.
Yay.
I'm here all week, whether you like it or not.
Yes, you are. Okay, so John
And we're
DeMarco
back.
is here in the here behind the scenes. I'm going to take myself off and let John come in and ask which team's getting the question. Good point.
I think Captain Wolf should get it first.
Captain Wolf.
They're behind.
Okay, I'm going to come off and bring on John DeMarco.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, John.
Thank you. So my
There we go.
question is, what year was the Federation founded?
Oh,
2161.
Yep.
Exactly right.
2 points. Good job.
excellent question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course, you got the points. Thank you, John. That was great.
Thank you very much.
Short, but
Yes,
great.
John. Short and sweet.
Thank you for that, John. Good question, by the way. Very good question. Okay. Does anyone else have a question they'd like to ask? Ask Kirk's better half. Anyone at all? I know someone does. I'm sure one of you might. Maybe Bird of Prey 5 or Gordon Blake, Thomas Potts. Maybe might have a question.
Well, I do
Flutterville.
have a question if no one else does.
You know what? We'll do that. Jeff, ask him a question.
Okay, Kirk's better half. We had a question this evening on who Riker's father is. Well, who is Riker's mother? What was the name of Riker's mother?
Mark.
Yeah, Catherine Pulaski.
You wouldn't believe this. It's not correct, of course, but I asked Google that, and it said Catherine Pulaski.
Does it really?
Yes, that was the first answer it gave.
Interesting.
Oh, blimey.
But that's not correct.
Mrs. Riker?
Yeah. Wasn't her name?
Gotta give me a first name.
Mum Riker.
Wasn't it Betty?
Betty.
Oh,
yeah,
Betty.
Betty Riker. Elizabeth or Betty.
Is that your final answer?
I haven't got anything better, so yes, I'm sure it was.
Yeah, it was. Betty Riker.
Well done. Wow, that's the end of the 6th round. And in Kirk's better half with 19 points and Captain Wolf with 15. And that is the end
Oh my
of the show as
goodness.
well.
I didn't think you were going to get that one, Paul.
I remember it from the episode.
Wow.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Excellent.
She probably he reveals it when they're doing that ridiculous blind martial arts.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. When I was just about to say that to Jeff when they're smacking each other with the gladiator sticks, whatever they are.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was
And for jitsu or something, isn't it?
yeah, it was
That's it.
something
The
we
ultimate
never-
of martial arts.
Yeah,
something we never ever saw Riker do ever again.
But
Already,
which we
buddy.
will see some of the lower decks crew do.
And we do, yeah. Mariner, I think. it
Apparently
was.
so, yes.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, everyone, we're going to say goodnight. That's the end of the show. And we hope you enjoyed it. And we hope you tune in next week for another Question of Trek. Until then, guys, live long and prosper.
Good night.
Good night.